Good afternoon, everybody, and thanks for joining us here on KXAN Live. I'm Will Dupree coming to you from the KXAN Live studio, and we want to get you caught up on a big developing story that we've been tracking since yesterday, really. We first broke into some of the news yesterday morning when a lockdown happened at Northeast Early College High School. An Austin ISD police officer at that time had been shot and injured outside the school in the parking lot there, and we have since come to report out some details about a number of homicides as well as others being shot and hurt related to this very same suspect that started at the school there in Northeast Austin. So I want to get you caught up just a little bit about that. If you have not yet heard about this news or want to get caught up just a little bit on something you might have heard or seen on social media or from friends and family. So we are learning right now that a suspect is in the Travis County Jail. Sources say the shooter suspected shooter in this spree, his name is Shane James. He's 34 years old, and he was booked into the Travis County Jail on charges of capital murder of multiple persons. We are now getting reaction from Governor Greg Abbott as we show you this live look in downtown Austin. He's reacting to this shooting spree in Central Texas that left 6 people dead and 3 others hurt. 2 of those injuries are law enforcement members. Of course, one is the Austin ISD police officer that we had told you about yesterday morning. The second is an Austin police officer who was shot during a response on Austral Loop in the Circle C neighborhood. We're going to get you caught up on all those different cases that led to this same suspect being arrested in just a moment. But first, let's look at that reaction that Governor Abbott shared just a few moments ago. He released a lengthy statement, and this is how it begins. Quote, "Texans grieve for the loved ones of the 6 Texans who were murdered by a hardened criminal who must never see the light of day again. The murderer also shot 2 law enforcement officers in the line of duty. Texas is a law and order state, and violence will never be tolerated." The governor further stated, quote, "We thank all state and local law enforcement and first responders who apprehended this criminal and protected their communities. The state of Texas will provide all resources necessary to impose the full weight of law on this criminal for his despicable crimes." That statement, again, coming from Governor Greg Abbott just a few moments ago, and we wanted to share that with you. We are collecting reaction from state leaders, local leaders, and other agencies throughout the area and posting those on our website right now at kxan.com. You can check that out whenever you're ready. So let's just, again, go through what we know so far about the history of this case. It all started yesterday morning and continued into the evening and resulted in the deaths of 6 people and the injuries to 3 others in this shooting spree. So the first thing that we learned about here in Austin was an officer with the Austin ISD Police Department getting shot outside Northeast Early College High School in the morning. This is video of students leaving the school yesterday after a lockdown. There was a controlled release, so students got to be taken to the Delco Activity Center and be reunited with their parents. But this is just some of the video of the response that happened afterward, with numerous agencies responding to that. We then learned about a double homicide that happened on Shady Wood Drive. 2 people were killed in that situation. We're still waiting for police to release the names of those victims. Not long after that, we learned that a cyclist had been shot on West Slaughter Lane. That person had non-life-threatening injuries, so it's believed that that person will be okay. And then there came a burglary call on Austral Loop. This is in the Circle C neighborhood. Police ended up finding 2 people dead inside a home there. The suspect fired at a police officer in that home's backyard. The officer sustained non-life-threatening injuries, so that person is also expected to be okay. We then learned that a police chase happened, and that ended at about 7:14 last night. An arrest happened after that chase. The crash happened at State Highway 45 and Farm to Market 1826. Sources tell us the suspect's name is Shane James. He's 34 years old. When we looked at jail records from the Travis County Jail, we saw someone with that name, and the charges related to it are capital murder of multiple persons. Again, we're still waiting for additional info from police today, and we're working to get those bit of details and share that with you as soon as we can. We are anticipating that there will be some news conferences today, potentially in Bexar County, and we're mentioning that because they now believe this same suspect is tied to a double homicide there. Here's some nighttime video of that situation that happened there, and it is reported that the two people who died in this shooting are the shooting suspect's parents. They were killed at a home in Bexar County. That's in the 6,000 block of Port Royal. So we are mentioning there that these shooting scenes span from San Antonio to North Austin and South Austin. And in the wake of all of this, we know that 6 people have died, 3 others were hurt, and there is now an arrest. And police here in Austin are saying that this one suspect who was arrested is connected to all of these shootings. That is their belief at this time. And we do know from sources that suspect's name is Shane James. He's 34 years old, and according to the jail records, that person has been booked into the Travis County Jail on charges of capital murder of multiple persons. I want you all to know that this is a large developing story with many different pieces. Our team is fanned out all across, not only in San Antonio, but throughout areas here in Austin, looking for details and working to share that latest information with all of you. The newest details will be shared first on KXAN.com and the KXAN News mobile app. So please download that if you haven't done so already, because we're going to put that information out there, as I said, first there. We will send out any push alerts, so please sign up for those so you can get the latest information about this large, expansive investigation. And we are anticipating that there will be some news conferences, potentially from the Austin Independent School District, as well as the Bexar County Sheriff's Office. We have yet to hear word about any local law enforcement doing any news conferences, but you can trust that we will have that information shared out in a live stream form. So stay with us as we, again, track that latest details. And we want to wrap up this live stream here now in just a moment, but this is what information we do know, and you can find that all condensed again on our website. As we mentioned at the top of this live stream here just a few moments ago, Governor Greg Abbott is sharing a reaction, put out a statement this morning related to the deaths of these 6 people and injuries to 3 others after a shooting spree across many different areas in Central Texas, including Bexar County and several parts of Austin. We are still awaiting official confirmation of all of the victims' names in this case, but sources are telling us that the suspected shooter in this spree, his name is Shane James. And according to the jail records, he is booked into Travis County Jail on charges of capital murder of multiple persons. We're going to reiterate part of that statement that the governor put out a little bit earlier today. This is what he said at the beginning of that statement. Again, quote, "Texans grieve and the loved ones of the 6 Texans who were murdered by a hardened criminal who must never see the light of day again. The murderer also shot 2 law enforcement officers in the line of duty. Texas is a law and order state, and violence will never be tolerated." He concluded that statement by saying that the state will provide all resources necessary to lend to this investigation and the prosecution of this suspect. Again, our team is fanned out, gathering information, working to put that up first on our website, KXAN.com, and on the KXAN News mobile app. You can find out the latest information as well if you want to tune in later this afternoon at KXAN News at 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m., as well as at 9 and 10 tonight. We are going to be doing comprehensive team coverage of this shooting spree that left 6 people dead and hurt 3 others, including 2 law enforcement officers. I think that will do it now for this stream. So I'm just going to send you on your way, and we'll let you know again that we will carry any kind of news conference that will happen today. We anticipate there will be one potentially from the Austin Independent School District, as well as the Bexar County Sheriff's Office, because it is involved with this very large investigation. So keep your phones close, keep your computers close as well, because we will stream anything that comes up here later this afternoon. So again, thank you for joining us here as we work to report out the latest details about this tragic, terrible situation. I'm Will Dupree in the KXAN Live studio. Thank you all for watching again on this Wednesday afternoon. We appreciate that, and we will see you back here at another time. Everybody, take care.